Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about our fifth term update. All right, guys. So today's Easter Sunday. If I were in my right mind, I would have filmed this video before doing what I'm about to tell you. So I'm just getting in from practicing with my daughter, just some fundamentals with softball, and I'm sweaty. And I hope you guys are not like, ew, I can't believe she got on camera. But anyway, I had thought, let me make this video before I get in the shower. So if you can see a remnants of like beautification, that was because it's Easter Sunday and I just got in and I just threw some lip gloss on. But anyway, here we go. So I really don't have much to update you with. When we started our fifth term, it was the end of birthday season in my house. So we have 4 birthdays in February. And that was just tiring, getting things together and making sure everyone felt special and things of that nature. But now that we're in our fifth term, I can see the light because we have 6 more weeks left. And to someone who I homeschool throughout the year, so it doesn't really, in perspective, it kind of doesn't really mean anything, but it means a lot, if that makes any sense. So when I talk about what I'm going to do this summer, basically it's just going to be focusing on reading and math. We won't be doing any of the science and history. Speaking of science and history, I've been doing really good this term with incorporating our social studies with our Amazing Africa. I don't know how many more weeks we have, but we're on the tail end of it. And so I definitely want to do a review of it. Just know that it's a really good curriculum if anyone is interested in it. And so as we start our 6th term, we're going to end it with science. Now, mind you, we haven't done much science throughout the school year, but I have been incorporating it into my children's readings that they've been doing, especially my daughter, because she's doing Harcourt readers. And she's on the last book. And so there's usually like 1 or 2 sciencey things that we can incorporate into our school day. So I guess that's why they call it language arts, because it incorporates all of the subjects. And then, so we're on our last book for Harcourt readers. And then we have 2.5 weeks left from phonics to reading the red book. And so I already have the blue book. And guess what, y'all? I already have the green book. So I'm going to do a review of that coming soon. Please, I don't know when it's going to come because I want it to do, I'm thinking let's see, when would it be? This is March. So I'm thinking May, because we're not even using it yet. And I want to just make sure that I'm doing a good review of it. And so we hadn't personally used the blue book, but I used the blue book when I was helping another parent tutor their child. So I had about 8 weeks into that particular curriculum. And so I just want to make sure I'm giving this a fair review. I'm going to look over it. I already love it because we're moving on to the blue book. And, when you're in the specific programs, it's not good to like hop through things. So it's working for us. We're not going to change it. Speaking of working for us, the yellow book is kind of sort of working for my son. We are toggling between teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons and the yellow book from phonics to reading. And he's just doing well. He's on, I think, lesson 25, lesson 30 of 180 days of teach your child to read in 100 days, 100 easy lessons. And then we're still on chapter 7 from phonics to reading yellow book. So this summer, I'm probably definitely gonna just hype that up and stick to that with him. Everyone's doing great with math. Jesse has about 10 more lessons. 10 more lessons of Apologia level 2. Donovan has about 30 more lessons of sex and math. And so they're both going to move up in a level with Apologia. So Jesse will move to Apologia level 3. Donovan will move to Apologia level 1. And that's that. And I'm just looking at curriculum. I have an idea of what I'm going to do for history already, like a hardcore curriculum. And then when it comes to Bible, I was looking at curriculums. Okay, guys, I'm just going to be honest. I was looking at Bible curriculums and I just felt overwhelmed. And so I took a minute to pause and I realized that me being overwhelmed meant something, right? So if looking at the curriculum overwhelmed me, multiple curriculums, how would I feel when it's actually time to teach it, right? And so I was going back and forth, like I really wanted them to have some type of structure, but I just don't have the bandwidth to do that because one, Donovan is still in the thick of things. I'm using a new curriculum, language arts curriculum for Jesse. And I'm going to try to incorporate Donovan into that. So I'm not even going to get him like a separate language arts because at some point, not at some point, but writing, the technique of writing, the technique of sentences, the technique of paragraphs, it doesn't change. So he can still be exposed to that. And plus he's going to be going to the first grade. I'm not going to beat him over the head with it. There's plenty of time for him to get structured writing and structured grammar. Will he be introduced to it? Absolutely. But will I be forcing him into that? No. For him, the focus still is, for my younger elementary children, still is going to be math and language arts, math and reading. Read and get this math. Because if I can get you reading, then you can be more independent. And that's something that I'm pushing towards. Not necessarily like, oh, you're on your own, figure it out yourself. But I need you to start reading so that you can read the instructions and move your day along. Because now Benjamin is going to be 4. Well, he's 4, going to be in pre-K. And I need to structure him in a way where he gets it with letter sounds. And he's okay with it. We're on letter J, K, J. J or K. I think we're like in the middle of something. But he's doing well with that. And I'm probably going to go ahead and start him with Saxon Math Level K because I really like it. And he doesn't have to write or anything. He's just learning numbers, learning math fundamentals. And so I can stretch that for 2 years for him. And then the twins, they'll be 2, so I'm just going to let them play. So yeah, week 1, we were coming off of birthdays. Week 2, actually had our last neurological appointment for the twins. And so they were just under observation because their soft spots had closed. And there was no concern about delay or anything, but they were just being closely monitored for their progress. And so that was a blessing because they've been under observation for, I want to like very early. So I'm just relieved that none of them they don't have to have any surgery to correct anything. And then the only new thing is that the kids, they're all in a sport. Donovan and Benjamin are in t-ball. Jesse's in softball. And so we've been pretty busy. I am to the point now where we probably need to wake up at a certain time. So I'm someone who lets everyone sleep in. They wake up when they wake up. They come down when they come down. I don't be stressing. But now that we have to be out of the house at a certain time to be somewhere towards at the end of the day, I still want to get our schoolwork done. Because sometimes we're homeschooling, like after dinner, which is fine. That doesn't bother me, but we don't have that option anymore. And so just getting everyone on a let's wake up at 7:00. Let's wake up at 6. I've been waking up early just to kind of get breakfast started, and that kind of gets everyone down. But I'm a fan of the slow mornings, so we'll see how this goes. But anyway, seminary is going great. Of course, I'm learning a lot. I'm excited about a lot. I think I hear a baby. Hold on. Say hi. Say hi. So, excuse you, picky. So, yeah, what was I saying? I'm learning a lot in seminary. I'm excited about a lot. And, what word of wisdom can I leave with you today? With this being curriculum season, I just want to encourage everyone to guard your hearts, guard your eyes, guard your mind. You're not missing out on anything. And I'll just share a tip with you. If a curriculum video pops up and it's my child's grade, I don't watch it because it makes me feel like either I'm doing too much or I'm not doing enough. And so I need to keep my eyes focused on my homeschool and my children. And I know all of us homeschool mamas, we mean well when we share our curriculum. So please don't think I'm coming at anyone sideways. I think it's great that we get to see like what everyone else is using, especially for curriculum that I would never think about. But just remember to always guard your heart. And that could mean putting up some strict boundaries for yourself during this season. And if that means you don't watch some of my videos that I'm about to put out, don't watch them. I'm giving you permission not to watch, but you can like and then click out of it or something. Or play it, but don't watch it. Play it in the background. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Say hi, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. That's all I have for you today. If you haven't heard it, please know that our Heavenly Father loves you. He is enamored by you. He is infatuated with you. And there is no love greater than His. Don't forget to do your word and repent. Bye.